Talk about a smackdown. Hello everybody, David Schuster here, and a special hello to everybody who's watching us on the Cliff's Edge YouTube channel. A voter in Missouri is going viral now for his epic verbal takedown of his Republican congressional representative. The lawmaker, Mark Alford, is in his second term and has been a staunch supporter of Donald Trump. The angry voter is a farmer named Fred Higginbotham.
You're not helping me. Believe me, you're not helping me. You need to take your head out of Trump's ass and start doing your representation of us.
All Alford could do was try to smile, a strategy he may have learned while serving for many years as a television news reporter with a local Fox station. Alford's profession required him to stay cool, no matter what was going on around him. At this town hall, the anger was intense, and Fred Higginbotham kept unloading.
I am pissed, and I'm pissed at you because I have emailed you, because it's easier for me than to try to talk on the phone without profanity. I would appreciate you taking your father's U.S. Constitution book, read it, study it, make your own lines underneath it, and get Trump out of office. The man is a dictator. He knows nothing about what he talks about. I listened to him for about a half hour today, and I got sick at all the lies he brought up.
Higginbotham described in personal terms the economic damage that Donald Trump has caused. Trump's trade wars and chaotic tariff strategy have driven up consumer prices. And in the agriculture industry, prices are rising even more thanks to a labor shortage. That labor shortage is due in part to the deportation rate sweeping away countless workers. The combination, along with cuts in federal subsidies for smaller farms and state inheritance complexities, are causing financial turmoil, Higginbotham said.
Now, I'm about ready to lose my farm. Do you know why? I'm sure you don't know why.
Lose your what, sir?
Farm.
Farm?
Yeah.
Why is that, sir?
Because Missouri does not have wills. They have trust. They have legal zigzags. And a trust, most people don't know anything about. So I'm dealing with a state that's a crooked state, doesn't care about what farmers happen. The only reason why we have farmers today is because the federal government funds them. How much money of our tax money goes to farmers? Farmers work very hard, but they're funded by the federal government, not by selling groceries.
Higginbotham told Congressman Alford that lawmakers should be balancing the budget not by cutting farm subsidies and cutting Medicaid to pay for tax cuts for the rich, but by increasing taxes on the rich and on large, wealthy corporations. This approach of making the wealthy pay more has wide public support.
You want to straighten out the budget? Start taxing corporations and the wealthy, like we've been telling you. Do you think we're idiots? Do you think we don't pay taxes? Do you think that we don't have to make budgets? You talk about half-truths when I listen to you. You know nothing about taking care of children because you've always had a really good-paying job. You know nothing about what a working-class citizen does. Come down here. Come down here and start trying to pay your medical insurance. Come down here and walk into Costco to try to feed your family, to feed your kid that's moved out, to feed your great-grandchildren. I had a very good job in California, and I'm able to feed my family, and it goes all the way to great-grandchildren. You're not helping me.
Higginbotham's diatribe at the Missouri Republican congressman has gone viral. The clips are being shared across social media, and the reaction has been intense. "This guy 2028," one person wrote on X. Another posted, "This guy calls it as he sees it, and he's 100% correct." Another wrote, "I don't know what it is, but videos of older Americans laying into Republican reps makes me want to cry. Still showing up, telling it like it is, still fighting for what they believe in." Here's one more. "This man is old enough to know what dictators and fascism does to people. Truly a great and wise patriot." At Republican town halls this summer, there have been countless adversarial moments between angry constituents and Trump-supporting lawmakers. Many GOP representatives, sensing the public outrage at Trump, have chosen not to have any town halls and have shunned public events entirely. Still, a few GOP lawmakers, like Mark Alford, are at least willing to hear from their constituents.
Look, I think the anger is real. I don't think it's manufactured. I think Fred there had some very good points. I didn't agree with him. And I do want to tell you that that was not representational of the entire hour and 15 minutes that went on in that town hall tour. If I was a producer on your show, I would have picked that very soundbite. It was the best soundbite of the whole town hall tour that we've done. We've done 9 stops. We're doing 6 more. 3 tomorrow and 3 the day after. I truly believe, Leland, you and I have talked about that. The job of a U.S. representative is to be in the district to listen to the constituents. And that doesn't mean just listening to Republicans if you're a conservative Republican like myself. It means listening to Democrats, independents, everyone who has a voice and a say in our government. I am not going to agree with Fred on a lot of the issues, but I gave him the respect for him coming down to listen to his concerns. He was very passionate about it. I don't believe he was paid or organized. I believe he lived in the district and he had some concerns, and we tried to answer those questions.
And so these forums have become riveting. Fred Higginbotham's diatribe, though, is on another level, especially compared to most of the clashes we've seen this summer. Higginbotham has struck a nerve and has become the face of so much public outrage and anger at Republican lawmakers and at Trump. Older voters with their life experiences and wisdom can pack a heavy punch, and countless Americans are cheering on the fearless and courageous public takedowns. Will it change the policies that Republicans are pushing and embracing? Probably not. The GOP seems hardwired these days to embrace all things Trump, no matter how much suffering that inflicts on ordinary Americans. However, we are getting a glimpse into the passions that keep building ahead of the 2026 midterm elections. And the polls back it up. Voters are increasingly angry and disillusioned with Trump. Financial challenges for most families are getting worse. And the odds are growing that Republicans will pay the price in person and in election campaigns. I'm David Schuster. Thanks for joining us.